All right, everybody, welcome back to class. My name is Teacher Chad. This hour we are going to be practicing our pronunciations and reading, also practicing some vocabulary words as we read about rock and roll. Okay. If if you have not seen the link in the class materials, I'm going to go ahead and put it in the Verbling chat as well as the Google chat. So if you get in, you don't have it, go ahead and take a look there. All right, so let's see who we got. Now, is your name Nikita?
Yes. Hello.
Very cool. Hi, how you doing, man?
I'm fine, and you?
I'm doing good. And where are you from?
I'm from Russia.
From Russia, very cool. And what do you do?
I'm a student.
Okay.
I'm learning engineering subjects here.
Okay, so you're at the university studying engineering.
Yep.
Very nice. And what form of engineering are you learning? Electronic, mechanical?
Mechanical engineering.
Mechanical. Okay, very nice. And how many years do you have left until you finish?
I will finish. I will finish it in 4 years.
In 4 years? Okay. Very cool. Very cool. And let's see. We've also got Mario. How you doing, Mario?
How are you, Chad? I'm doing good.
I'm doing good as well. Doing good.
Yeah.
How's your Saturday been? Have you done anything special or different?
No, not special today. Just go to the grocery store, to have some furniture, and that's all. And I had some friends come visit me today, and they left.
Okay. All right. So they were able to hang out for a little bit. Did you guys have lunch together?
No, not lunch. So we drink. We have a few drink.
There you go. There you go. All right. Cool. Well, thank you for sharing. Yeah. Welcome back to class. All right.
Thank
Let's see who else we have today. We have Gustavo. How are you, Gustavo?
I'm very good, thank you. And you?
I'm doing really good. Now, Gustavo, from what I remember, I could be completely wrong, but are you the person that's studying to be a lawyer, or you already are a lawyer?
No, I am a veterinarian.
Ah, I totally was wrong. Totally was wrong. Okay, so you're a veterinarian. All right, so I'm thinking of another Gustavo then. So Gustavo, what country are you from?
I'm from Colombia.
From Colombia, okay. And you are a veterinarian. Good. And how's your Saturday been today?
And I think it's very good.
All right. Have you done anything new or interesting today?
Yes, I have been practicing English here in the morning and in the afternoon also.
Okay.
And this is something that I like to do.
Very nice. Very nice. Well, welcome back. It's good to see you again.
Okay, thank you.
All right, and we've got Edis. How are you?
Hi, fine, thank you. You?
I'm doing really good. Thank you for asking. And Edis, where are you from?
I'm from Mexico City.
From Mexico City. All right, very nice. And what do you do?
Unfortunately, I'm unemployed, but I'm a journalist.
All right. And do you work in in newspaper, in print writing, or have you worked for websites, things like that?
I work for a radio station, and yeah, in internet too.
Okay. All right. And how long have you been working as a journalist, or when did you graduate from college, and how has your career been?
I graduated almost 5 years ago.
Okay,
So I've been working for maybe 6 years
okay,
because I work when I was in the school.
gotcha.
So yes.
All right, very.
I've been working in radio station and newspaper and
Mhm.
media. Yeah.
All right, and you said that you lived in Mexico City. Is that right, or you said that you live in Mexico?
I live in Mexico City.
Okay, gotcha. Awesome. All right, well, very good. Welcome to class. It's good to have you here.
Thank you.
Let's go to Kaido. How are you, Kaido?
I'm okay.
Very good. And Kaido, where are you from?
I'm from the Dominican Republic.
Dominican Republic. Awesome. And
Yes.
what do you do?
Nothing special. I'm just trying to learn English now.
Okay. And are you working now, or are you going to school? You going to the university?
Yes, I'm a computer science student.
Okay, so you are a computer science student. Okay, very nice.
Yes. Now I'm not working right now.
Okay. All
Yes,
right.
I'm looking for a job.
Gotcha. Well, welcome to class. It's good to see you.
Okay, thanks.
All right, and Kubra, how are you, Kubra?
Hi,
Hi, how are you? How's everything going today?
I'm fine again.
Good. You're staying up late to take verbling classes today, are you?
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
late. What?
But that's okay. That's okay. Tomorrow night I will be giving lessons later at night.
Whole day.
Oh, it's a holiday for you right now?
Yes, I'm thinking give in verbal.
Okay, very nice. Very nice. Well, welcome back, Kubra. It's good to have you here.
Thank you.
And let's go to Nicholas. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm from Argentina.
From Argentina? All right. And what
Yes.
part of Argentina are you from?
I am from Córdoba. It's in
Córdoba?
in the center, in the middle of the country.
Okay. All right. Very cool. And have you been in one of my classes before?
No.
I don't recognize you, but okay. All right.
No, it's the first time.
And what do you do, Nicholas? Are you a student or are you working?
I am a student. I'm finishing my studies. In the finish in the thesis.
Okay, you're finishing up with your thesis.
Yes.
Okay, cool, man. Well, welcome to class. It's good to have you here.
Okay.
And let's see, I was talking with Nikita, and now we've got Rodrigo. How are you doing, Rodrigo?
Hi, Chad. Do you hear me?
I do. I hear you just fine.
Okay. I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing good. Now, this isn't a picture of you, right? With the white fur all over the place?
Yes, sure. That is me.
Well, how's your Saturday going? How's everything going for you?
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah, have you done anything interesting so far?
No, no. No, it's nothing is interesting in my life on these days.
All right, no problem. Me neither. I've basically just been working, and I spent some time with my family a little bit during my break, so I was happy about that. But yeah, that's all I've been doing. Maybe later today we'll head over to the park, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, welcome back to class. Good to see you again.
Oh, very thank you.
All right, and Jolt, how are you?
Hello. Have a nice day.
Awesome, awesome. And how was the party last night? Did you guys party all night long?
No, it was short. I have to learn English, you know.
Yeah. Well, cool.
But today was a sunny day here. I have a samba.
All right. Are you still over at your parents' house right now?
Repeat it, please.
Are you still over at your parents' house?
Yes, I am at my parents' house
Okay.
still.
Gotcha. Cool, man. All right, everybody. Well, if you do not know who I am, my name is Teacher Chad. You can call me Chad or Teacher Chad or just Teacher, whatever you'd like to do, which is fine. If you have not seen my Facebook page, okay, I do have a Verbling Facebook page. That's my should be. Yeah, it should be my my page there. At least I think so. Sometimes I grab onto different things. There we go. That should be good. All right, and so today's lesson we are going to be talking about rock and roll. All right, we're going to be reading about it, taking a look at some new vocabulary words, as well as practicing our pronunciations. Okay. Let's go ahead and we're going to start off with Gustavo. So, Gustavo, let me have you open up this, or everybody, that is, open up our document we're going to be reading through. Okay, I just put that in the chat box. And when you open it, this is what you're going to see. Okay, so you'll see some people dancing. You'll see rock and roll. Okay, this is page number 1. We are going to scroll down to page number 2. And we're going to start off with vocabulary review. All right, I'm going to go ahead and zoom in here. So, Gustavo, I'd like for you to read number 1 here. And we're looking at the word feature. Okay, that's going to be our vocabulary word. And you'll need to choose between A, B, and C. Which word best describes or best has the best definition for the word feature? Okay, go ahead and read that.
And the first is, what is rock and roll?
The first one, we are on page number 2. Okay, and you're going to scroll down to where it says vocabulary review.
Okay, I find.
All right, and you see where it says number 1, rock and roll bands?
Yes, rock and roll bands usually feature singers and electric guitars.
Okay, and what would that word mean? The underlined word.
Feature. B. Show us a large part of something.
Good. Now let's practice your TH sound there on the word something. Okay, give me a good TH sound. Something. Okay, one more time. Something. Good, much better. Thank you. Let's go to Edis. Let me have you read number 2, please.
The big bands were replaced by single performers with backup singers. And I think it's A, supporting, helping.
Good, excellent job. Very good job with your T sounds here, changing that to a D sound, saying supporting. Good job, Edis. All right, let's go to number 3. This is for Cairo.
I can't read now because the screen is like a freeze, you know.
Okay. Now, Cairo, did you see when I put the link over here in the chat box?
No, I haven't seen it.
All right. So let me do a little bit of screen sharing with you. Okay. So.
Okay.
All right. So when you're looking at your screen, okay, do you see Verbling over here on the corner?
Okay.
Cairo, do you see Verbling?
I got it. Okay,
right.
I got it.
Right there. That's going to be the link.
Chad, can I
Yes.
ask you something before
Sure.
before Cairo? That's in the first word feature.
Feature.
future. Maybe means also means when a band invite somebody to, for example, to sing with with them.
Yeah. So, for example, one of my favorite songs right now in Spanish is it's called. Hold on, let me think of it. It's called Enamorado. No, Cuando me enamoro. There we go. And with Enrique Iglesias featuring Juan Luis Guerra, right? So it's both of them singing. It's Enrique Iglesias' song. Okay, he wrote the song with the guy from California, but he asked Juan Luis Guerra to feature or to come sing on that song with him, right? So that's another way to use feature.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Sure, no problem. All right, so Kaido, let me have you read number 3, please.
Number 3. Right audience thought that black music was crude.
Okay, we're looking for the word
for
audience.
Me, listeners.
Good. Yes, that would be listeners. Now, I want to practice 2 words here with you. Okay, so look up here on the screen. The first one is audiences. Make sure that you pronounce your S here at the end. Audiences. Try that.
Audiences.
Good. All right. Now, our next word is going to be thought. Now, that O-U-G-H is going to make an aw sound. Thought. Try that.
Thought.
Good. Nice job. All right, let's go to number 4, please. Kubra.
Okay. Singers began the blend rhythm and blues with country and western music. Blend chord. Blend.
Okay, that word is going to be actually pronounced blend with an S sound. Blend.
Blend. Mix.
Yes,
blend.
very good. Good, that is mix. Okay, so I want to practice that short E sound, Kubra. Okay, instead of saying blah, we're going to say bleh, blend. Try that.
Blend.
Okay, right now you're saying blah. We want to say bleh, blend. Try that.
Blend.
Good, much better. Blend. Okay, now Kubra, that is the short E sound. Okay, the short E. All right, nice job. Let's go to number 5. This is for Mario.
Yes. Most of today's popular music is based to some degree on 1950s rock and roll. To some degree, kind of influence, I would say.
Yeah, so it's in being influenced. Now, if you look between A, B, and C there, which definition would be the best definition for to some degree? Influenced is actually the best way to say that. But between A, B, and C, which one do you think would be good for that?
Partly comes from.
Good. Yes. So partly comes from. Okay. Now, I want to try something with you, Mario.
Okay.
When we pronounce the word partly, okay.
Okay.
Listen carefully, because when I say that word, that T is silent. Okay. I push that T right out of the way. I don't want to see it anymore. Okay. So when I say that word, I say partly. Try that. Partly. Okay. One more time. Partly. Good. So that's how we say that. And we jump right over that T. That T is going to be silent. Okay. We also do that same thing with words like written. Okay. Written? So we jump from that R sound right to that N. We don't pronounce that T. Written. Okay.
Okay.
Written. Awesome. Nice job. Nice job. Let's go to Nicholas.
Yes.
All right. So, Nicholas, we're going to scroll down to exercise B here. Okay. And I'd like for you to read number 1 and match it to one of our words, one of our definitions over on the right-hand side. Okay.
Okay. Indecent.
Good.
Let me see. Not, I think it's not proper or not good or moral.
Good, good. Not proper, not good, or moral. Okay, let's practice that last word one more time. We're going to say moral, moral.
Moral.
Okay,
Moral.
good. Nice job. Nice job. Okay, let's do number 2, please. Nikita.
Of course, yes. Popular. It is liked by many people.
Good. Liked by many people. Good job with your ed ending there. Okay, that does sound like a T, liked. Okay, now I want to take a look at the end of this word. Okay, so instead of saying popular and pronouncing that AR here, we're actually going to pronounce that like an ER and say popular. Popular.
Popular. Popular.
Okay, one more time. Popular. Lur.
Popular.
Good. Popular.
Popular.
Nice. Okay, let's go to number 3, please. Fernando. Or sorry, Rodrigo.
Okay. Performer.
Good.
Let me think. An entertainer, singer, dancer, musician, etc.
Good, good. All right, so I want to practice a couple words here. So here on the word musician. Okay, so instead of pronouncing that C and saying musician, okay, that CI is actually going to make an SH sound. So we say musician, musician.
Musician.
There you go. That's perfect. Musician.
Musician.
Excellent. Now, let's take a look at the word entertainer. When we pronounce this word, we actually say entertainer. Entertainer. Like that. Entertainer.
Without the first T. Entertainer.
Yep, without that first T. Entertainer.
Entertainer.
Exactly. So he's a popular entertainer. Okay, that's exactly how we say it. Okay, good job.
Okay, thank you.
Let's go to Jolt.
Okay.
Jolt,
Hit.
let me have you read number 4, please.
Okay. Hit.
Okay.
A great success.
Mm-hmm. All right, good. Now that word here is going to be success with the accent at the end. Success.
Success.
Good, excellent. Now, our vocabulary word, here you're saying heat, okay, using an E sound. Okay, we want to use a short I, and so instead of saying heat, we want to say hit.
Hit.
There you go, okay? Now that I sound is the short I sound, hit, okay?
Hit.
Good, nice job. All right, let's go to Gustavo. Let me have you do the next word, please, number 5.
Fan. He is a supporter, admirer.
Okay, good. Yes, so a fan is a supporter and admirer. Okay, so here on this word, instead of saying fan, okay, and using more of an ah sound, we want to use an a sound. Fa, or sorry, a fa. So it's a fan.
Fan.
Try that, Gustavo. Fan. There you go. There you go. That's what I call the American whiny A. We say fa, fan. Okay, nice job, Gustavo. Let's go to number 6, please, and this is for Edis.
Star.
Good.
A very famous singer or actor.
Good. A very famous singer or actor. Okay. Nice. Okay, good pronunciations there. Singer and actor. Okay, it doesn't matter if it's an ER or an OR ending. We pronounce that as an sound. Okay. Now on number 7, please. This is for Kaido.
Let me see. Entertainer, singer, dancer, musician.
All right. Number 7, please. That word there is suit.
A suit. Yeah, suit. For me, is entertainer, singer, dancer, musician.
Okay, now an entertainer, singer, dancer, musician is actually a performer. All right. Now, when we talk about suit, it can mean a few different things. First off, if you're wearing a suit like a tuxedo, okay, being a noun, okay, that's suit. Okay, that's a suit. Okay, you have a jacket, shirt, tie, things like that. Now, if I say that in your picture here, Cairo, in that picture, I could say that shirt suits you well. Okay, that means that shirt that you're wearing, this white shirt, that fits you well.
All right.
All right.
Like
so our
clothes.
definition. Yeah, like clothes, but I'm saying that it fits you nicely. It fits you well. So I would say it suits you well, or it suits you nicely. Okay, so our definition is going to be I. Fit, satisfy, be right for.
All
Does that make
right.
sense?
Like a synonym of fit.
Yeah, it would be a synonym for fit. Okay, but you could also use suit. Suit in another way, like if you're with a girl, okay, and you guys make a nice couple, you can say she suits you well, meaning that she fits nicely with you. You guys work well together as a pair. Okay, you couldn't say fit very well there, but it's you guys work well together. Okay, so it would be suit. She suits you well. Okay.
Right.
All right, very cool. Thanks, man. Let's go to our next word here. Number 8, and this word is for Mario.
Yes. Alternative. Alternative is a choice, a different kind.
Yeah, so an alternative is going to be a choice or a different kind. Okay, nice pronunciations there. Good job.
Okay.
Let's go to number 9, please. Nicholas.
Okay. Lyrics. The words of a song.
Good, yes. So class, this Y in this word, the Y makes an E sound. We say lyrics, just how Nicholas had said them, okay? Said the word, lyrics, the words of a song, letter A, all right? And let's go to our last one here, and this is for Nikita, number 10, please.
Influence is to have an effect or cause something to happen.
Good. Nice job with your TH sound on something. That sounded really good. Now this word here is effect with the accent at the end on this E here. Okay, effect. Try that.
Effect.
Good. Yes, so influence. Have an effect or cause something to happen. Nice job. All right, you guys, any questions about these vocabulary words before we move on? Nope. Okay, so Rodrigo, we're going to start off with you. Let's scroll up to the top here.
Okay.
All right, and let me have you read the first 2 paragraphs here in the blue box.
Give me a second.
All right.
The 2 paragraphs. The first 2?
At the very beginning. Yep. First one starts with rock and roll. The next one is popular.
Rock and roll is a type of music that developed in the United States in the 1950s. Rock and roll bands usually feature singers and electric guitars. Popular music began to change in America after World War II. The big bands of the 1930s and early 1940s were replaced by small groups of single performers with backup singers.
Okay. All right. Good pronunciations here. I do want to work on two words with you, okay? Now, this word right here is guitars. So we put the accent at the end of the word. Guitars.
Guitars.
Good. One more time. Good. And we're gonna use more of a g sound at the beginning. So instead of saying gi, we're gonna say g. Guitars.
Guitars.
Excellent. Nice job. All right. My next word is the word performers. All right. So our accent is going to go on that OR sound. Performers. Try that.
Performers.
Good. One more time. Performers.
Performers.
Excellent. All right. Nice job with your numbers here. 1930s and 1940s as well as 1950s. Okay. And your ED endings sounded really good as well. Good job.
Oh, thank you.
Good job. Let's go to our next paragraph, please. Jolt.
Okay. Black musicians such as Louis Jordan, Fat Domino, and Muddy Waters were recording rhythm and blues records before 1950. But most American radio stations would not play them. White audiences thought that black music was crude and indecent. But in 1951, Alan Freed, white disc jockey in Cleveland, Ohio, began to play their music on his program. He called it rock and roll.
Good, good. All right, let's practice a couple things here, okay? So sometimes in English, names are going to be a little strange, all right? And that's fine, but we can go ahead and practice them. First off is this one I'm highlighting here. The words are muddy waters. Muddy waters. Try that.
Muddy waters.
Okay, one more time. Muddy waters. Okay, give me a good er sound. Waters.
Muddy waters.
All right, let's practice that W right there. Waters.
Waters.
Okay, so how we pronounce that right now? What you're doing is that you're using a V sound, saying waters.
Waters.
Okay. All right. What you want to do, instead of thinking that is a W there at the beginning of the word, I want you to think of an oo sound. Okay. So I want you to start off the word with an oo, and then slide into that ah. Okay. So we're going to say waters. Waters.
Waters.
Perfect. Okay. So whenever you have that W sound, okay, your mind thinks, okay, that's a V. All right. And so you started off by saying what, where, okay, and you start with that V sound. All right. So in order to stop yourself from saying that, think of an oo. Okay. If you think of an oo sound, okay, you won't pronounce that V, and you'll be able to pronounce those words properly. Waters, okay, with that ooh, and you slide right into the word, okay?
Okay.
Let's take a look at. I think I've got one or two more. Okay, so this word here, okay, that word is thought. Okay, THOUGHT. Okay, the OUGH in the middle there makes an ah sound. The word is thought.
Thought.
Okay, good, nice job. Okay, and I wanted to practice the word there. Okay, now thought, okay, that makes a th sound, all right? The word there makes that vibration, okay? We're going to say there.
There.
Okay, one more time.
There.
Good, much better. Nice job. All right, thank you, Jolt.
Thank you.
Chad,
let's go
excuse
to...
me.
Yes, what's up?
What thought means? It's it's the past of think.
Thought. Yeah, it would be the past of think.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, sure, no problem. All right, let's go to Gustavo. And Gustavo, let me have you read this next paragraph, starting with "as this."
Okay. As this music became more popular with white teenagers, white singers from the South started to blend rhythms and blues with country and Western music from Appalachia. It became that new rock and roll.
Good, good, nice job. Okay, let's practice this word right here. Okay, the word is rhythm. Try that, rhythm.
Rhythm.
There you go, nice. Okay, so let's throw that back in the sentence. And we're going to say, started to blend rhythm and blues. Try that.
It started to blend rhythm and blues.
Perfect, nice job. Now, this word here, you've probably never seen that before. The Appalachia. These are mountains that are in like Vermont, Tennessee. Oh, God, I can't think of the others. Maybe South Carolina, Pennsylvania. Okay, they have these mountains, beautiful green mountains that go through there, right? And that's the name of those mountains. So just so that you know. Now let's practice the pronunciation. It would be Appalachia.
Appalachia.
And we're going to use a ch sound. Appalachia.
Appalachia.
Good. Nice job. Very good. Very good, Gustavo. All right. Let's go to our. Yes. Did you have a question?
Yes, and this is a word of the Native Americans. Native?
It could be. It could be. I'm not exactly sure. I've never been through the Appalachian Mountains, and so I haven't really studied them all that much. That's why I'm like, I think it's like Vermont, Pennsylvania. It's like in that area. I know where it's at, but yeah, I haven't been through there. It could be. I know that there are a lot of Native Americans that lived in that area. And so they may have been the group that named those mountains, but I'm not exactly sure. That's a good question, though.
Okay.
Let's go to Edis. Let me have you read the next paragraph, please.
In 1955, Bill Haley and
there you go.
record "Rock Around the Clock." It was a hit all across the United States, and white teenagers became huge fans of rock and roll. Elvis Presley recorded his first rock and roll song in 1954, and he went on to become the first rock and roll star.
Good, good, nice job. And let's see. The only word I really want to practice is the word hit. Okay. Make sure to use a short I sound. So instead of saying heat, we want to say hit. Try that.
Hit.
Good. Nice job. Okay. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I totally remember this song. Obviously I wasn't born during this time, but my parents are big music fans from the 1950s and 60s. So when I was growing up, I heard "Rock Around the Clock" like crazy. Does anybody else remember that song?
No.
Yes.
No.
Not really? Yes? Yeah, it's a great song. Great song. But I'm also a really massive music fan. I love all styles of music. So yeah, awesome song. Very well written.
But
okay, cool.
Can I say something?
Sure.
I don't think that song represents the 60 decade.
Not the 60s, but the late 50s and the early 60s. Music started to change toward the end of the 60s and into the 70s, and you can see that by
Yes.
by like the Beatles, and you had all that. I mean, that's when you had a lot more drugs start to influence the way that music sounds. So yeah, the end of the 60s, so starting at like 64, 65, towards the end, that's when you had different sounds. In the early ages of the 50s, so 55 and whatnot, you had a more quote unquote wholesome style of rock and roll. Okay, that's when you had okay, so Bill Haley and his Comets. You had the Everly Brothers were there. You had
Chuck Berry.
Chuck Berry, Roy Orbison, Elvis Presley was then. God, I can't think of his name. They just did a movie of him just recently. He sings the song Georgia, Georgia, Georgia.
Ray Charles.
I can't remember. Anyway, so you had Ray Charles. There we go. There you go. So you had a lot of these different musicians that were coming. Yeah, once the mid 60s to late 60s got in, that's when people started doing a lot more drugs, and music started to change a little bit more. And then even into the 70s, it got a little bit weirder. But yeah, so anyway, awesome music. I can go on forever. All right, let's keep reading. Let's go to Kaido. Let me have you read the next paragraph, please.
All right. The demand for rock and roll music increased. White singers like Bad Bunny performed and recorded songs written by blacks, but they would change the lyrics or the music to suit white audiences. It would be several more years before black performers and their music were accepted by most white Americans.
Okay, very good. Nice pronunciations here. Let's practice the word accepted. Okay, so we want to have a C sound before that S sound. So we're going to say accepted. Accepted. Try that.
Accepted.
Okay, one more time. Accepted.
Accepted.
Good. Now, here in this paragraph, or sorry, this sentence that I'm highlighting, I think it's the third sentence. You had added a word right in between be and several, saying like it would be several years, or it would be several. So more of a in the flow. So let's practice this one more time, and we'll practice just reading what's written there. So we're going to say it would be several more years before black performers. Go ahead and read that for me, okay?
It would be several more years before black performers.
Good, much better. Nice pronunciations. Really good job.
Thank
okay,
you.
let's go to Mario. Please read the last paragraph.
Okay. Rock and roll has influenced musicians around the world, from the British rock in the 1960s, the alternative rock in 2004. Most of today's popular music is based to some degree on 1950s rock and roll.
All right, very good. Very good. So, on 1950s, okay, instead of using that T sound there, we want to use a D sound and say 1950s. 1950s.
1950s. Okay.
Good. Nice job. We can also do the same thing with 1960s. Instead of saying 60s, 60s.
1960s.
Good. Nice job. Okay, really good job with your ED ending here, influenced. Okay, that sounded really good. Everything else sounded really nice as well. Nice job, Mario.
Thank you.
Now, does anybody have an opinion about this last statement here? Do they believe that rock and roll, early rock and roll, has influenced music from the 1960s to 2004? Or does someone believe it has changed so drastically, okay, that it has not influenced it? Anybody have any opinions?
I think that the influence really exists.
Okay, and how would you note the influence in its existence?
But in the just in the music, the rhythm of the actual rock and roll, of actual rock music, it's a derivation or that we can see the evolution of the music, and without the rock and roll past, the music don't be the same.
Yeah, I don't think it would be the same.
For example,
either.
I have a concrete example. Without the Beatles, the music don't be the same.
Yeah, without the Beatles, it wouldn't be the same. The Beatles made a lot of interesting changes to their style and influence a lot of things. But you could also say the same thing about Jimi Hendrix. He brought a lot of changes and influences as well.
Of course.
As well as Bob Dylan. Okay,
Sure.
taking that folksy and then turning it more towards that louder style. The Who as well was a big influence. But I think and then also Pink Floyd. They had a lot of really different influences there.
Yes,
okay, very cool.
It is because all of you are talking about. We can hear a band and we can say, oh, we can see the influence of Pink Floyd, Bob Dylan, of whatever. I don't know if I can express the idea.
Sure, definitely. No, I get what you're saying.
Do you know? I know that you lived in Buenos Aires. Do you know Papo? A guitar player, Papo Napolitano.
No,
it's an 80s famous guitar player, rock and roll player, and he says he seems to think something that everybody who says that don't like the Beatles it's the same that I say I don't like the air.
Yeah, no, it's very interesting. That's an interesting comment. Yeah, when I was in Buenos Aires, I got the opportunity to see. I saw Los Nocheros. I believe they're from either Chaco or Corrientes, something like that. And then I saw Los Piojos. I saw them play. I saw. I met a guy he's not Argentine, but he's from Uruguay. His name is Jorge Drexler. He's an amazing guitar player and an awesome songwriter.
Jorge Drexler.
I love Jorge Drexler. Great musician. His lyrics, I don't have a clue what he's talking about. Not a clue, because he uses such big words. I'm like, I have to use a dictionary to find out what he's saying. It's crazy. And then from there, I did get the opportunity to play. Because I'm a musician, I play guitar. I played guitar with a group that's called Rata Blanca, if you've heard of them. Yeah, so I was at a friend's house. Yeah.
It was pretty cool. You play with Rata Blanca.
Just in a practice. Just in a practice session.
Oh,
they were. I met up with the bass player. at a friend's house.
Do you like heavy metal?
Heavy metal is not my favorite thing, but they saw that I played guitar and I had one, and they're like, hey, you should come over and jam. And I was like, okay. And so I went over and I played guitar. So it was cool.
Oh,
Yeah, it was fun times.
the Rata Blanca's guitarist plays very quickly.
Yeah. Yeah. His
They
fingers
have
fly,
a guitar solo.
All right, looks like okay. So we have some discussion questions here that we're going to finish up with class. Okay. All right. So I believe Mario was the last person to read. Let's go to Nicholas. And Nicholas, we're gonna scroll down to page 2. Okay. And over on the right hand side. Over on the right-hand side, we have our discussion questions. All right. Now, in the 50s and whatnot, it was popular to dance to the music. All right. And so our discussion question here is: do you like to dance? What is your favorite kind of music to dance to?
I don't dance rock and roll. I prefer dance other type of music, like in here in Argentina we have cuarteto, cumbia,
cumbia.
Yes.
Very cool. So do you what style of music? What style of music do you like to listen to best?
To listen. To listen rock and roll, rock, modern rock.
Okay, cool. Very cool. All right, man. And let's see. Let's go to Nikita. Same question for you. Let's go to my questions here. Do you like to dance? And what is your favorite kind of dance music or music to dance to?
No, actually, I don't like to dance, and actually, I have no time to dance. Yep. I usually study a lot, and rest not in dancing, but I like to program. I'm a little bit programmer, and I like to program some things, but not to dance.
Okay, so do you listen to mainly music like house music or dubstep or techno?
Yep, dubstep, yep, techno.
Okay, so are you a fan of Deadmau5 then?
No, I'm not a fan of some artist, yep.
Okay.
Or musician. I like to listen them all of them, but no, I have no favorite one.
Okay. All right. Cool. Let's see. Let's go to Rodrigo. Question number 2 is for you. It says here in the 1950s, many parents thought that rock and roll music was having a very bad influence on their children. Do you think that parents today also worry about the kind of music their children are listening to?
No, I don't think that the parents are worried, because in the past they are worried. They was worried because it was a music revolution, but now the rock and roll it's everywhere in everywhere. The music industry take the rock and roll how a popular music, and because that the parents don't worry, and the actual parents born in a year when the rock was in
the parents
everything.
are. Yeah, the parents that were born during that time, they're a little bit more lenient because they went through the same thing, and so I imagine they're like, oh, it's okay, yeah, rock and roll music's cool, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and Joel, the same question for you. What do you think parents think of the music children are listening to today?
I don't think they worry about the music. They worry about drugs, pornography, and computer games, maybe. But
Sure. They probably worry about that a lot more than the music, right?
Our parents or my brother has 2 children. They don't worry about the music that the children are listening to. Only the computer games and friends or drugs.
Sure. Okay, cool. All right, thank you for your answer. Let's go to Edie's. Question 3 is for you. Name some current singers, stars, and popular bands in your country today. What do you think makes them so popular?
I don't know. Maybe Luis Miguel. It's very famous.
Who is that?
Luis Miguel.
Okay, Luis Miguel.
Luis
Amazing voice. Awesome voice.
Miguel. Alejandro Fernandez.
Okay.
And I think they're famous because they have a lot of years in the business, so they know what it takes. They have a great voice, like you said.
Sure.
I think that the music and the lyrics, it's helping too. So because the new artists like I don't know, pop artists like Mexico sounds like Belinda or I don't know other names. Oh, Dana Paola and a lot of young girls or boys. His business is that just show her body and her, oh, I'm so pretty, and but not the talent of her voice, or she's not writing their songs or the music, or they just say, oh, I'm so pretty, and that's it.
All right. Okay, cool. All right, you guys. Well, we are just about out of time for this hour. Thank you all for coming to class. It was great to meet some new people. Again, if you haven't seen my Facebook page, I would love it if you were to follow me. I can keep you updated on classes that are coming up and things like that. Also, we can communicate. So if you missed something, or if you have a question outside of class or something like that that you want me to answer, go ahead and ask me. I answer back everybody personally and whatnot. So my next hour is going to be a grammar hour. We're going to be going over second conditional. Yesterday when we went over first conditional, and so we're going to be doing a second conditional today, and then I'll probably do a third conditional on Monday. So, all right, you guys, thank you for coming in class. It was good meeting you. Take care. Bye.
Okay, Chad.
Bye, Chad.
Bye-bye.